Hello, I am Archivist Saren, and welcome to my study. And today, we are back to some Expedition 33. Now, last time, basically all we did was the prologue. We learned a lot of the story. We talked to like 24 characters. It was a good time. We learned a lot. Basic overview, I would say, is you're on an island. Well, now we're not. We're on the mainland now, but it starts out with us on the island. There's a paintress. She gomages people, aka kills them horribly and painfully. I don't think it was painful. They just kind of disappeared, but you know what I mean. Kills a bunch of people based on age each year. We send expeditions to try to stop it. Those people do die horribly and painfully. I can guarantee that. But yeah, it's basically the gist of it. We're trying to find a way to stop the paintress, and yeah, that's that. I should open my door so the cat can get out, because she's gonna complain about that in like 2 seconds. I always forget to have that open. Anywho, yeah, so we just were getting into the meat and potatoes of the whole game, because we just got through all the talking portions, and now we're getting into the combat portions, and we have 2 people in our expedition right now, because we started with like 16 people, and they all kind of died or something. I don't know. It wasn't fun. It was not fun for them. But also, this is glowy. I saw this last time. I didn't think to click it. Is this like a tutorial? Okay, yeah, this seems to just be... yeah, the stains. This is just to remind me of all the little things that they popped up. So we don't need to go over that again. We're probably fine. So we already sat at the flag. We already leveled up our people. So we're gonna carry on and see how this goes. Oh, but I did sit around here. Did it? Okay. Did it reset my graphics again? No, it did not. Okay. I actually went through and found a video that was talking about like the best performance to visual quality settings, and so I did that. I still don't know if it could be better. It probably could, but we're just gonna continue like this because it's working. So that's all that really matters, right? Oh, hi. First strike. Use F to attack an enemy first and gain an advantage in battle. I did realize that I was able to kind of like aim, but what do you mean F? Okay, so you gotta be close. Interesting. So we can probably do the same thing if we shoot at them. Well, there's 2 of you. Hi. Okay. Is it a little loud? It's a little loud, I think. Okay. Just a tiny bit, maybe. I don't know. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet or anything of that sort. So we kind of want to break both their weak spots. That will help us greatly. So first things first, we're gonna hit you with one of these. And we could actually do both of you. Yeah. Okay. Escape to go back, and then we'll have you attack the first one.
A storm is coming.
Now you. This is where things get difficult. Oh, attack is fire by default. Okay, I wonder if that's always how that is, or maybe that's just her weapon. And does that give her a stain, or is that just... I don't know. But either way, let's throw... We have no stains right now. Let's throw ice on you.
Ice.
Alright, and for some reason ice is their weakness. Too slow. Or too early, actually, so too quick. You have some good stuff to work with, so we're gonna hit you with one of these. Alright, and then you are just gonna attack. Nice. Let's see, so Q is dodge. Oh, got it. All right. I wonder what defense does. It probably just reduces the damage you take, but I was wondering if it also, like, increased the window in which that you can dodge. Probably not. Well, isn't he swaggy? Oh, we got an item. I think it's a new weapon. And we got to level 2. Alright, element sword. Good, I guess. Let's see. So that had agility. I think she was the one we gave agility? Yeah. So what? Okay, but this is her weapon. I don't think we can give her a different weapon other than magic ones. So yeah, she isn't the one that would be used for. He would be. Oh, but it has much higher good stuff. So yeah, that looks kind of fancy. Oh, and it changes our gun too. That's kind of cool. So yeah, I guess we'll go with that just because it has much higher base power. All right, good. He's a little injured, but you know, he'll walk it off. I wonder if... Oh, she kind of floats. That's nice. I didn't see that before because we don't really sprint very often. But I wonder if we get to 0 health, if we have to, like... Is it like Final Fantasy where you need to do a special revival thing? Or does using the potion automatically revive people who are at 0 health? I don't quite know. This definitely isn't a trap.
We can use that.
Oh. Critical burn. Increase critical chance on burning enemies. That sounds like a perfect one for you. There we go. Increase crit rate. Nice. Because that's exactly what we're building on her. They're giving us some good loot right off the bat. What, that don't work? Okay. So if we get the first hit, we get some kind of advantage. I assume, does that just make us go first in combat? Yeah, first strike. Okay. We're gonna do, I guess, the same thing. We're gonna shoot him in the face. Because why not? It's... Yeah. It's basically just free damage. I was trying to consider some things, but I think... Oh, that's some good damage. Now you... Let's see. Yeah, that has to consume earth. We don't have an earth generating ability just yet. Alright, we're gonna just have you attack and see if that's good enough to beat this thing. It is not, but now it's burning. Not a perfect dodge, but a dodge nonetheless. Attacks quickly. Okay. We'd never seen them attack quickly before, so I didn't know the timing on that. So you are going to... You're gonna... Yeah, you're just gonna attack. Yeah, that still charges up the overcharge. You now have enough energy to for sure be able to ice lance all day long. Yeah, and that guy was kind of wimpy. Okay. Good. Interesting. So, I still don't know what the converter does, because that was supposed to be like the big thing that we invented, was the Lumiere converter. And I don't know what that does for us exactly. Is that what lets us level up?
We can use that.
Maybe. Because, I mean, okay, it does make sense, because XP in a lot of games isn't just, oh, I've been in enough battles, so I'm experienced. It usually is something beyond that, like something that just increases your stats, even in ways that logically it wouldn't. I'm going to go back to the flag, by the way, because I think we both leveled up. So, kind of want to get that going. Upgrade attributes. Let's upgrade attributes second. Let's do skills first. Because then we can figure out exactly what attributes we want. Yeah, so Mark, I think Unknown Man was saying Mark might do something with ranged attacks, I think. Powerful to 1 to 3 allies, increasing the damage they deal for 3 turns. A nice group buff, plus being able to charge would be nice. But this guy's kind of the tank. I don't know if using his abilities for just buffing the rest of the group, that's more of a utility thing. Maybe we'll be getting all of this stuff eventually anyway. But maybe I'll save up. Because recovery, just being able to, like, recover health and status effects and get charge is pretty nice. Especially because then that gives us an option for longer, like, longevity. Because he would then be able to heal during combat, and we wouldn't just need to either use potions or come back to a flag anytime we need his health back. So let's save up for that for the first thing. You, however, we need... Okay, so Ice Lance does give us a light stain, so that's important. But this, okay, this deals increased damage, and all the enemies we've fought so far are weak to ice. I don't know if that's always going to be the case. I don't know when we're going to see new enemies. But this would deal some good damage. Oh, it deals damage to all enemies, and it gives us an earth. Although, it would take... Okay. Yeah, because this is a 2, this is a 4. If we wanted to do this and this, that means we would need 7 mana, or AP. And that would take, like, 2 different regular hits to get that much AP for that combo. So maybe instead... Yeah, let's get Healing Light instead, because then she'll have a healing option that can be used on anyone. And that could be real nice, especially because it gives a light stain and can cost 0 AP if we have Earth, which we don't yet. Or if we have light stains. So if it's a longer fight and we use Ice Lance twice, then we would, well... But if you use the Ice Lance once, would doing it again eat the light stain in place of Earth in order to do the increased damage, and thus you'd never be able to get more than one? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know these things. But at the very least, 3 mana or 3 AP for a light stain and healing ability, that would be not bad at all. So we're gonna have her have that. Assign skill. Oh, it's just right there, so I don't really need to assign it. I guess that's for once you have more than 6 abilities, you want to be able to set them up how you want. Now you, yeah, we're saving up for you, which I think we can do, probably. You are going to be pretty much the same. I know that now we have a weapon that scales with agility. We didn't before, but I think we're going to keep with the same thing for now, with the tanky build, because eventually I'm going to want a might-based weapon on him, probably. Well, I think all weapons are might-based, but a health and might-based weapon. I don't know if there's defense-based weapons, but we'll see. But we'll keep with the same strat with him, kind of just keep him tanky. And with her, we're going to also continue with the same strat with luck, attack, and speed. Is the speed that important, though? Maybe higher luck. Because that crit rate, that's what we're trying to build, or what we're wanting to build. Because that is like what my entire build around her is going to be. Because if we look, once again, I don't know anything about this game. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants here. But if we look at a lot of these things, like, which one was it? Yeah, critical hit triggers an additional hit. So some of these abilities, once again, critical hit. Oh, is it all lightning? No, only these two. So yeah, some things actually gain extra abilities from critical hitting. I think it was one that was, yeah, this one generates a corresponding stain. That one's good. So we're gonna try to lean in to the critical hit build, which I guess would be lightning, because these two are the biggest ones. And I mean, triggering an additional hit would be pretty nice. Oh, consumes a fire to generate a light stain. That would be nice. Anyway, we'll figure out the rest of her build later, but she's gonna be big crit number thing. And we're gonna rest. I still don't know fully what resting does for us, but it might reset enemies. It does reset enemies. Okay. So we'll need to fight the enemies again, but then we can farm up XP, which is actually real nice. Yeah, what is the strat for these? I've been just shooting them in the face first turn, but I don't think that's the best way to go about it. Let's do regular attack on him. And then you skills. Oh yeah, we have heal now. Good. Oh yeah, the mark right there. So certain abilities benefit from the marked status, like immolation. All right. If we do Ice Lance and we get the good hit, we should be able to one-shot this guy.
Ice.
Perfect. Yes. Okay. Oh, come on.
A storm is
All right, I need to be a little bit more direct with that. Like right as they're coming at us. Okay, we can't do anything with you now, so we'll just have you gain some AP. Now you have a lot of AP, so you can do something fancy. Not overcharge, because we don't have enough charge yet. That does some good damage with this new weapon. Attacks quickly. That is quick. I thought I did that way too premature, but... and you don't need anything fancy against this guy, just smack him. Alright. Very good. We continue. I think we only got hit once, right? I think it was Gustav. Can you check that? Yeah. Gustav got hit once, but he's fine. He'll walk it off. We still have a potion as well. Get smacked. Oh, we never actually attacked their weak points in the last one. And let me actually see. That takes 3 to do that. Let's stick with the strategy of shoot and shoot, and then back, regular attack, hit.
Chroma is flowing.
Now you, I don't think a regular attack will one-shot that guy over there. Probably. We can test it, but I don't think it will. So let's do... they probably won't last this long, but let's just do Ice Lance to verify this guy's gonna be dead.
I'll do it.
Attack slowly. Nice.
Storm is coming.
Getting slightly better at that. And then we're gonna regular attack you. Then you are going to use your skill on you. It died before I even was able to put in the input, so that's good, I guess. Oh, level 3. And Lumina learned. Alright, now we get to see what that's all about. So, Gustav. Lumina. So... if we take this out... Take it away. Clear Pictos slot. There we go. Alright, so if we take that out, Luminas are passive effects you can activate once you master the corresponding Pictos. Alright, available Luminas. Alright, yeah, sure. Lumina costs a specific amount of points. The more points they have, the more Lumina they can activate at the same time. Each character gains 1 Lumina point per level, and more can be found by exploring. Filtering and sorting Lumina will make it easier to find the right ones. Okay, so what does this do? Okay, so that is only the big effect. So if we go back, you see here, this has the speed and crit rate increase and the bonus. But the Lumina only gives you the big bonus effect. So it is still good to have Pictos equipped, even if you have mastered them. Although, honestly, I think we're going to clear the slot and we're actually going to put both on her, because I'm not sure how it works exactly. It says that you just need to have the Pictos. Wait, does it learn it for everyone? I didn't Luminas. It looks like it, actually. Okay, then. Well, either way, the crit rate on this will help her more because we're trying to build crit on her. So we can be fine there. Can you switch around the Luminas? Because you get a certain number of points. Is it like permanent? Like if I added this to him? No, you can just mix and match. That's really nice. I like when you're dealing with builds and stuff that they don't make you do any like permanent things. Because I don't know a lot about the game yet. And so being able to just kind of mix and match and work with things, having an available amount of points is very nice. And I think Unknown Man was saying something about the Lumina points maybe being tied to the chroma whatever things that we've been getting. So that's good. We'll probably figure that out later, maybe. Let's see. Pictos, tints. Yeah, this. Yeah, give an additional Lumina point to a character. These characters are gonna get so overpowered though. Like seriously. Upgrade weapons to level 3. Okay. So you can upgrade weapons if you find a weapon you like, I suppose. Invisible tokens. I never used all my tokens. I wonder if that's useful later. Probably not. And this is unusable as is. Okay. Interesting. Anyways, moving on. Did we fully explore this area? And why are these roots all glowy? There seems to be a lot of glowy flora in this area. And I'm not sure why that is. Because
a house?
Looks abandoned.
it looks upside down is what it looks like. But the weird thing is that generally bioluminescent plants are for dark environments, right? Because I don't actually remember what bioluminescence does. It seems like it's something would have if they wanted to be found. Because usually in the darkness you want to be as dark as possible to be able to see. Are you not coming in? Oh, there you are. I thought I saw you like way off at the doorway. But I guess you just kind of teleported in.
Not too far from here. If anyone else made it, they'll regroup there.
All right, we got a rope. Do we got anything else over here? There's like a camp. Obviously someone made it this far. I don't know if... Press E. Oh, I need to be closer. It popped up the tooltip before I was actually close enough to interact with it. That's interesting. Is he just gonna like teleport to me? And is there secrets?
Here we are. Huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that the tree?
The indigo tree's over there.
Hi. This place is huge. Okay. I thought this was the way forward, so we'll go this way. Because it isn't the way forward, which means that it has loot. That's how these things work. Is it up there? Is it parkour trial? Okay. We still don't know if there's fall damage. Okay, we can't grab onto ledges. This isn't Silk Song.
This'll be
Hi. Don't mind if I just steal your energy tin. I don't know what that does for us, but I stole it either way. Hi.
we can use that.
More chroma. You're dead and I just come by and steal your money. It's fine. Can I break things? I can. I wonder if that does anything. Other than be fun. I don't know. There's probably a lot of secrets in this game. I mean, I can totally imagine. Also, why is it so much sunnier in this house? It's... Okay, and anything we can break, it'll, like, pop up a little thing on it. Very interesting. Alright, we're out here. So what happens if I shoot that guy? Alright, we get another spot here. What are these? I have no idea. Red, blue, and green. We have 2 blue. Or no, we have 1 out of 2 blue. Do we have more attributes? Oh yeah, people leveled up. Okay, good. Yeah, we're just gonna keep with the same, approximately. That was only him. I forget that it just defaults to him, and I need to switch to her manually. We're gonna do 1-1-1 again. We're gonna like go back and forth on it. Does this upgrade nothing? No, it's just they aren't yellow over on that side. Okay, good. And then back. Now skills. Now he can learn. No, you need to get the prerequisite connecting skill. That makes sense. Okay. So, I mean, if we went this way, we could probably go then there. Or we can just get this and then this. But are we going to use the buff? Probably. And I don't know if 1 to 3 allies is like a random amount. Or if, same with the 0 to 2 charges, like, is it that I can choose to buff 1 or up to 3 allies? Or is it just randomly it'll buff 1 to 3 allies? And is the amount of charge it gives dependent on how many allies it buffs? Or is that also completely random? I don't know. But this would apply Mark, which would make the immolation from her... What did that do? Applies 2 more burns if the target is marked. So that would synergize with that. Did she have any other mark abilities? Critical hit, critical hit. No, Mark seems to be pretty niche. That seems to just be for this. For now. I'm sure other characters probably have other things that go along with it. But I guess we're gonna go with powerful. And then next level we'll get recovery. Now with her, we still need to get her a spell. Thunderfall would be nice. Ooh, but that takes 5, man. I mean, in longer fights, it's probably going to be a lot easier to cast these spells. But for now, yeah, because I think that is going to be the synergy we want for the time being, because this has the extra crit thing, and we're building crit on her. 2 to 6 hits. Interesting. Once again, I wonder if that's just random, or if that's depending on the number of enemies, because it says it deals damage to random enemies. Who knows? We'll see. But it can consume fire for increased damage. This generates fire. However... Oh, but that costs more. Preferably, we would use this, then consume the ice to gain a fire and more damage, and then use this to consume the fire and gain a light. And with the light, we would be able to use this, possibly, for increased damage, and just keep cycling between the 3 of these. The only downside is that they all cost a lot of AP, but I'm sure that's by design. I don't think she's supposed to be casting spells every turn. So, we did all that. Now we're gonna rest. Just to get our health and stuff back. Alright. Let's check out over here, because there's a monster the other way. And we... Oh, hi, there's a monster this way, too. Okay. That's fine. We'll go obliterate this guy. Hello, governor. Slammo. Oh, there's only one of you, huh? Well, isn't that unfortunate for you, because we're gonna hit you with one of these. And then... skills. Ooh, right, we can do that too. But I think we're just gonna do regular attack. And now he's weak. And you don't actually have to do a whole lot. You just attack it and it dies. Alright. Easy. We continue. Oh, yeah, there's the Lumina. And actually, since there's no downside, as far as I can tell, we might as well just... Oh, the Luminas have a cost to them. I should have expected that. Okay, I thought that this... I didn't even think about what the 1 meant. I assumed they all just cost 1 point. Okay, so this is a more expensive Lumina, so even though it's a learn, it isn't just... You can't just grab it on anyone for free. So, we are going to have to deal with that eventually. Get more points for our guys. I think it was more stuff back there, but I want to kill things. I don't know. I like a bloodshed. We're gonna do, since it's only one guy, we're gonna do the same thing here. Ooh. You hit the weak spot, and then you hit him with the assault. Get perfect on everything. And then you, because this guy's a little tankier, gonna hit you with one of these. Was that thing not weak? Usually it pops up a big, like, weakness thing when they're weak to that stuff. But alright. Which way's forward? It's really hard to tell.
This will be useful.
Alright, more Kalur. Very nice. And then we're gonna go back that way, because I think it was more that way. I like the floatiness. It's surprisingly, like, when you sprint, you kind of expect your camera to be bouncing around a lot, but it really doesn't. You just kind of, because you're floating, it just kind of floats with you.
Interesting.
Makes it a very smooth run animation. But you know, you'd think it would be a little bit more work than it's worth. Like, realistically, if you're floating your entire body when at regular running speed, then what's the point? Alright. Let's just make sure we're not missing anything. I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna be back here, but we are missing death. That's all we're missing. Alright. It's a very nice looking game, though. Like, stylistically, it looks very good yet bizarre. Like, this is not the regular design of the world for most things, but certainly I don't mind it. And it really makes an interesting environment to be going through. Oh, those are new. She's like, I can float too. See? So do they get first strike then? Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Flying enemies. Flying enemies evade most damage from attacks or skills. Shooting is more effective against these enemies. Try to shoot at the... Okay. Let's just hit all their weak spots. So... they avoid damage from most attacks. How, though? How? Because that attack was an aerial attack, but I don't know. It's gonna take a lot of shots to kill these things, though. If... oh, well, maybe he's just better at shooting? It's hard to tell. Yeah, just try to attack, I guess. Quickly attacks, huh? Ooh.
A storm is coming.
Alright, then just shoot it. Honestly, we seem to do more damage not shooting the critical spots on those, but what do I know? Maybe the critical spot is not always the critical spot. And should I be using these catalysts more often? I'm not sure about that. Because we're getting quite a few of them. Hi, you look special and different, and probably like you're hiding loot. Yeah, that definitely looks like you're hiding loot. But he looks intimidating. I don't know if we can fight that just yet. I'm right next to the flag, pretty much. I believe in us. Let's do the potion. Just to make sure we're in tip-top shape.
This one looks dangerous.
This one does look dangerous. Mini boss. Let's go. Alright, we got first strike, which is great. We're gonna build up a little bit, because I think we want your overcharge for this. So we're gonna get you some AP.
Let us stain them.
Oh, that's not a lot of damage. Okay. Longer fight, here we are. Skills. We could start trying to build up some skill stuff. Oh, but it slows the target. That could be useful, actually. And I don't know what this guy is weak to. Probably fire, now that I think about it. But we're gonna hit you with ice first. Oh, it is weak to ice still. Alright. What? First of all, I dodged that. Second of all, that thing does a lot of damage. So that's no good. This thing is evidently outside of our pay grade. So, let's see. You are gonna need to get overcharge a lot faster than we'd expected. Attacks quickly. Okay, we dodged it. Alive another day. Oh, it goes again. We dodged it. It goes twice? Alright, that guy's above our pay grade for right now. Certainly, retry battle. No, send me back to the flag, please. I think I'd have to do that like 24 times. Why? Huh. Did it just autosave right before the fight? I thought it would send us back to the flag, all Dark Souls style. But we didn't seem to lose XP or anything. I don't know. I don't know what that was the first time we've ever died to something, so we don't know what the penalty for that is, if any. So we're gonna leave that guy be for now.
Around here. Be careful.
Could be the big guy. Why why that thing looks so much closer across the ocean from the city than from here.
Interesting.
That's a lot of chroma. I don't think we've actually gone up to any spot that we can spend that, so that's unfortunate. Alright, grapple. Alright, well that is a climbable wall, but this is an enemy, so... And these enemies, it doesn't seem so hard to get a sneak attack on them, but I'm guessing that later on it's going to be harder. Okay. I vote that we kill this. How are you? You are dead. Okay, I was gonna say, how are you still alive after that? And then you attack the little guy. You... You are going to... just one shot. Oh, I switched target. There we go. One shot this guy. Just so he's out of the picture. We only have one. Okay. I don't know that timing, because when I fight these things, they never actually attack us. Alright, you're just gonna attack to get some AP. You are gonna shoot him in the face. And then attack to get some AP.
Get ready.
Jumps. Alright. Got the counter. I used to be doing a lot of dodging. I think I'm going to try to get good at the parrying, because the dodging, I mean, it makes it so you don't take any damage, and it seems to have a pretty, well, it's a not very generous window, actually. But just the idea of being able to counterattack sometimes is real nice. So we'll start trying to do the parries instead of the dodges. I'm sure some attacks are better dodged and some are better parried, but I don't know what the difference is yet. I don't see anything secret around here. Yeah, everything seems to be pretty solid.
This will be useful.
Will it? We haven't used any of that so far. Okay. We go back down this way to the climby wall. That thing. We don't have our potion, which is unfortunate. We'll probably have to go back pretty soon here.
Someone came here before and set up these handholds.
Probably Expedition 69. The Climbers Expedition.
Let us thank them for that.
The Climbers Expedition, you say? Yeah, so they do seem to have very... Oh, hi. You are right next to a flag. So I'm going to assume you are friendly. Oh, you have one of these. Wasn't I working on one of those? And by I mean Lune. Hi, Jarman. Are you friendly?
Something's wrong with it. Why isn't it attacking us?
Maybe because it's friendly.
Well, it certainly attacked them.
You don't know that. Could be complete coincidence.
An expedition journal.
Ah, those are the journals.
81.
What does it say?
Learn from the ones who came before.
and lay the trail for the ones who come after.
True.
Expedition 81, René. Huge discovery. This is the first Nevron with whom we've been able to communicate. It seems stuck in this cave. Gregoire is, as usual, deeply suspicious, but this could change our entire understanding of Nevrons and the Painters.
Well, something happened at the end of that log that wasn't so happy. But we don't know if it was the jar that did that.
They communicated with a Nevron.
The dead here don't disappear like in Lumia. Their chroma stays inside their bodies.
On the beach, some did disappear.
He wasn't a Nevron.
True.
Something about the way Nevrons kill seems to affect our chroma.
Perhaps your friend here can enlighten us.
Maybe. So why is it her friend?
It really does speak.
I didn't hear any of those words, but good thing we have subtitles.
Do you mean light?
Did you kill these people?
Yeah, he doesn't say that.
By the Painters?
I don't know how they understand him.
If we bring it light, perhaps we can learn more.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
All right, then. Well, I don't know what light we would bring it, but we'll keep that in mind, I guess. We need a rest to get our elixir back. Nobody leveled up yet, I don't think. We'll just rest. Oh, we have 2 blue now. Where did we get more blue? I don't know. I don't know what these down here mean yet, but we have all of them, so good for me, I guess.
Flares!
Oh, this place is...
Survivors.
Oh, well, that's
Hurry.
good. To hurry, okay. I'm not gonna hurry that much, though. I'm gonna take my time and grab my loot.
An advantage.
Oh, a new Pictos. So let's see, what did that do? Because she's wearing all the Pictos right now, and because it does give crit rate, which is useful. But to burn on free aim, he is kind of the free aim person. So we're gonna give him that one. Plus speed as well. That's good. All right, good. Where am I? There we go. Get obliterated. Ah. Are these the floaty guys that we were seeing earlier? They look a bit different. By the way, they seem to have weak spots that are a little well defended. Or resistant. Even when resistant, those weak spots really hurt them. Yeah, they don't seem to be flying. So... you are going to just attack? I want to see if fire does anything to them. Okay, they're not weak or resistant. Interesting. I think that you can only dodge. Okay. I'm starting to get it. Some attacks I think you can parry. Some attacks I don't believe you can. Let's test ice on this thing. It's not weak. Elytrum. I don't know what that does. Is that one of her weapons? Oh, we're both level 4 now. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, you, weapon, yes. Oh. It has abilities. Okay, so in what... Wait, we are level 4. Oh, the weapon level. Oh, shoot, I forgot. I didn't even consider the weapons did have... I knew they did because we got the items that upgrade things, but I didn't even really think about it. But alright. So this is like a very good fire thing, and it does scale off agility, which is good, because we've been leveling agility somewhat. And it does also still scale off might. So yeah, might is like just the generic damage, you know, ability, which is very good. Oh, but it scales off defense. Interesting. But alright. Okay, we will... I don't know, we both leveled up. Ooh, loot.
Well, that will help.
Alright, I still don't know, like, who should be getting these things. Okay, we came from up there, right? What's over here? Is this where we were supposed to go? Maybe not. We can just grab it through there.
That will
okay.
help.
Ooh, ooh. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. You are definitely getting that. Because what that can do, first of all, tons of crit rate. Additionally, if we just let her get the killing blow on any enemy, then we get enough AP to basically do another spell right after. So that's really nice. I like that. Okay. Good. It's all coming together. Of course, I'm assuming this stuff isn't randomized, so everyone gets these same things. So it'll probably be a while before I actually get enough stuff to be able to make like a personalized build. As of now, I'm kind of just doing the same thing that everyone probably does at the start. But we're gonna go for skills. You can now get this for your self-healing. What does that lead to? Oh, we already saw this, I think. Yeah. Oh, the target's broken by the hit. Overcharge is fully charged. That's pretty great, actually. But yeah. Recovery will be nice. We need to... Yeah, we don't... Does anything else use up charge? No. So overcharge kind of needs to be on there. So we're gonna go... No, we can't do it from there. Okay. We'll assign their abilities in a minute. You have one available. Low single target lightning damage in 3 hits. Oh, but it only takes 1 AP and it generates 2 lightning. So basically, this is, first of all, good for crit because it's only 3 hits. Getting a 4th hit would be a significant increase. And then this also just generates a lot of stains. And these use stains. So... yes. Man, I need to figure out what elements I want with her. Because I think we want... Okay, because we get the crit build, we probably want lightning. So that'll probably revolve around electrify, because it's a low-cost ability that has the critical bonus to it and gives you a ton of stains. So like if we went in and did immolation and then electrify, you know, you get the fire and then use the fire to generate a light, then this will give us 2 electricity and a light stain, which could be very useful. And then, of course, you could either use this at the early game to generate, you know, a earth stain from a lightning stain, but you could also later on use something like this and get good single target damage and break damage in 5 hits, and it uses the 2 lightning that you used from the last thing to obliterate them. So that's good. So preferably she would have the thing that gives her 3 AP on a kill. Ooh, actually, yeah, that adds up perfectly, doesn't it? Because you start with 4. No, it just barely doesn't add up. I was going to say you start with 4 AP, then you use this. If we can manage to make it so this kills the first enemy she uses it on, then it would give her 3 AP with her current Pictos, and then she would sadly, I think, only have 6 after that, because this uses 1. So that would kind of suck. We would still need to do a regular attack before this, but maybe at some point we'll get more starting ability points, and if we could just go in, hit him with this, kill something, hit the other one with this, that would be such a good combo. But either way, we're gonna lean into lightning and earth, I think. That's what my plan is. So, but as of now, yeah, let's just go with electrify for now. And also, I'm not sure about this, but it looked like we were... we're just gonna keep you on the tanky regiment. There we go. And it looked like you could only have 3 skills equipped on any character, so I think the build is gonna be a lot more concentrated. You're gonna need to be a lot more selective with what you get. You are gonna up your agility, might, and luck again. And that gets us a little bonus to everything. Not a lot extra health, but who needs health anyway? The only health that matters is the last one. I guess we can rest. They were saying to hurry, but I usually in a game when they say to hurry, it doesn't actually mean to hurry because nothing's gonna happen. Alright, now these guys take a lot of damage from getting shot in the face. So that's what we're gonna do. Actually, I wonder if it would do better with her. Because this guy has extra... He seems to do more shooting damage, but they're resistant to his damage type. So maybe her shooting them with fire would actually do more damage than him. We'll try that next time. But either way, you just attack.
A storm is coming.
Skills. Yeah, because there's... Oh, wait. Oh! You can just switch to the other ones. Okay. I guess let's try electrify. It's not the best in this situation, but we'll test it out. Oh, it obliterated him. Okay, that's a slow attack. Okay. And then you... Oh yeah, because you killed something. You got a ton of stuff. Alright. Let's just use our... Let's try healing. Leg target. Oh, there's quick time events on the heal. I didn't even notice that one. Okay. You're just gonna use your regular assault. Wait, you have... Yeah, you have recovery. Okay.
Danger.
Just attacks. That is tough timing on that one. We're just... I kind of want to end this fight with full health, so we're just gonna heal again. And this time we have... Oh, that's not a big difference, but that is a sizable difference. Like, it does do something. So, you are just gonna attack. Because this thing's dead. Either way. Alright, good. And we're both full health, I think. Alright. That is very good. Now we can move on towards, oh hi. Man, enemies later are probably gonna be a lot harder to get sneak attacks on. Oh hi. Okay. These things dodge most attacks, so I think we're going to have you basically just use all your AP. Let me just test here. 26, 26, dead. Yeah. It seems like shooting the weak spot on those is actually worse than shooting them just in the body. So, I don't know what that's about, but seems great. Then you're just gonna attack this. It's resistant, but that's fine. Now you, I want to test your. Yep, I think that did that do more? It didn't say resistant, but I don't know if it actually did more. All in all, and you're just gonna attack it. Because, yeah, I don't think it has enough health to survive that. No damage, plus XP. Hi, unknown man. How goes things? Oh, another catalyst. Oh, ×2. Very nice. We haven't gotten super far from where we were last time. Not F. We need to press E.
Well, that will help.
Get skablamoed. I'm liking the combat. I'm getting better at it. Bunch of BS. Yeah. Well, I hope everything is going all right in that category. First, we're going to have you shoot you and you. And then you. Oh, got the burn. All right. And now you're just going to attack you regularly because the other one's resistant. Now, we have to decide what we're doing with you. Because you... Let's have you attack you. Because it's not resistant to your damage type. And then... We're gonna hit... He's already burning. How much health does he have? If we just attack. Would that kill him? Probably. Oh yeah. Okay. That is a really, really short timing. Alright, but you now have plenty of mana to obliterate you with some ice. We didn't end at full health. I probably should have just healed. Oh, Lumina learned. Nice. Let's actually see if anyone can equip that. I think you might be able to. Okay, but you already have that. Oh, but you're already equipping it, so of course you have that. Okay, but you would be able to learn it if you didn't already have it equipped. What about you? Do we want that on you? Do you have enough points? So I guess why not? It's free, I can just grab it. Because she's equipping everything else to get that good crit. Okay. Yeah, you're a little injured, but we'll have you recover in the next fight. So you'll be fine.
Nice.
A revive tint. I don't know what that does for me. Maybe that's like a in-combat revival thing, or maybe people can't... Oh, maybe people can't be revived even outside of combat without one of them? Oh, another flag. So soon. We don't really even need to rest. We're good. Is it because there's a boss coming up? Also, there was more stuff back here we didn't check, I'm fairly certain. Right? Did we ever go up here? No, we did not. Alright. Same thing as last time. Obliterate you. Now, how much does your recovery skill take? 3. Okay. That's fine. You'll just attack you. Now you are gonna attack you and attack you. And then we'll see if your regular attack can one-shot you. It can. Alright. Oh, a burn. Burn is a status effect that deals damage at the beginning of the character's turn. It is possible to be affected by multiple instances of burn, which increases the burn damage received. Aha, counter. And it's dead. Alright. 69 XP. Very nice.
Well, That will help.
Alright. So far, so good. Yeah, and this just leads us back to the start. So this is the entire area, and we can move on to the next flag. I just don't want to be, like, missing anything. What's up here, I think, yeah. Alright, and I guess we'll just rest. Unknown man, do you happen to know what these, vials of liquid mean? Because I don't think it's ever explained that, and what that's for. But, oh, and that just regenerated. I don't know what that does. Is it useful? I don't know. Nobody leveled up, so... These are mid-combat items. Oh, I've never used the items tab in combat. So I guess as we level up, we get those. Oh, hi. Bye, Leo. Oh, this bodes well for us. Very well.
Fuck. It's big.
That's what she said.
Fall back!
Putain de merde.
What he said, yeah. I don't know what he said, but he said something. And it's probably like, oh shoot. Alright then. Oh, it has armoire. Oh, okay. Okay, shields. Some enemies have shields that protect them. Each shield completely blocks one hit. Alright. Idea. Alright, if we use something that hits numerous times, like electrify, it burns through that armor. Okay, good. Very good. Additionally, you now can smack that because they don't have armor on it. And then we'll have you attack? No. Yes, no, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, just attack. Counter. I'm glad this thing actually has, like, it feels threatened. How so? I feel threatened. You're the giant freaking monstrosity. I'm just some guy. What the heck? Alright. Now, we have 2 electricity. Nothing we have uses electricity just yet. Unfortunately. Let's use Ice Lance to slow it, I guess. So it seems like that could be counterproductive. Oh, and it is weak to that. Alright. Now you are building up your overcharge, so let's hit you with some Lumiere. Burns. Oh, it summons minions. It's probably because it's around 50% health or some such. Alright, those guys aren't too strong. We're gonna have to just attack. Unless, do we have something that... No, that just increases damage. Yeah. So we're just gonna have to have you attack. I think you're gonna... Actually, you are going to boost these two. Because, once again, they're not resistant to your damage type. Alright. Do you have any AoE? I don't think you do, actually. Yeah, you have recovery. Alright, you are gonna shoot you in the face. That does nothing. I just want that one dead so that you can focus on just regular attacking this one. Oh, what? Okay, the timing is still about the same. It's just, he just decided to double up on it. Okay. You're doing well. What do you got? You got all sorts of things here. Let's hit this guy with an electrify, I guess. I've never... No. Thunderfall. That's the big one. Electrify is the small one. We're gonna hit you with the Thunderfall. We never hit anything with that. And it says to random enemies. I assume if there's only one, that random just always hits them. Probably. Oh, I missed it. Huh, it did some damage. I don't know if it was efficient, but it did do damage. Oh. Sadness. I was a little off on that timing, but that's fine. Oh, but you have your overcharge ready. Overcharge is only 4. Yeah, hit that bad boy with the overcharge. It's a double. Alright. Oh.
Careful. He's building up
Oh.
armor.
No longer stunned. Stuns the status effect? Yeah. I could assume that. I don't know why I wouldn't have assumed that. Oh, but it has a lot of armor now. Okay, we know what to do with armor. Electrify. Yeah, that's a lot of armor gone. You are just gonna have to attack, I think. So we're gonna shoot. And then just regular attack.
I'm ready.
Start breaking down that armor. Oh, I'm always a little bit off on that. By always, I mean the last 2 attacks. Okay, he's...
Forward.
Alright, well, I don't have much I can do with you. Let's look at items. +2, +2. Oh. So we can heal with this. I don't know what the pluses mean. Does that give us AP? Oh, we can actually get AP with that. Oh, okay. Important. Do those take our turn? First, we're gonna shoot you in the gamma. It does nothing because you have armor, right? Then we're just gonna heal.
Let's keep going.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. How much AP you have? You have 2. Alright, that did nothing for us, apparently. We're just gonna have you attack. You can't really do a whole lot. We have a frost. That would increase damage to this. Let's just hope for the best.
Feel the burn.
Okay, we are in trouble.
Brace yourselves.
Okay. It's actually really good for learning the timing on that. Is he starting to charge up again? Or is this just cinematic? Did we win? Apparently we win. Alright. Good. Interesting. Why does Gustav have more XP? Oh, he did a couple battles before she came in. That makes sense.
Celebrate later.
Not too bad.
There'll be others. We should be safe up in the tree.
Yeah. Putain, nobody.
Wait, there's a message on the wall.
Is there now?
Took mile to the weird corals. Head north. Look for a door inside a hut.
Leia,
This
Yeah, that's
doesn't
what
make
she said.
sense. Who would have written this?
Probably Jim.
It sounds like an expeditioner, but everyone knows to sign their messages.
Yeah, but they might have been in a hurry.
I don't know. Doesn't sound like anyone on the team. What if it's a trap? The man on the beach?
It's a lead. Our only lead. Whoever this is knows Mael. We have to go.
No. Not yet. Protocol is to regroup at the rally point and wait 3 days. This message feels off. If it was an expeditioner, they would have stayed here.
Yeah, why would they take her
Everyone knows
away
the
from
Right, but they may
this
have
area?
been in danger. Maybe this location has been compromised. Things
There was a
change
boss
in the
here.
field.
There's a
So-
reason.
Protocol doesn't cover
There's a-
every contingency.
There's
You
a
know
re-
that.
There's a reason it's protocol. We designed it to yield the optimal result in the vast majority of situations.
Was our entire team dying part of that optimal result?
True.
Look, I'm going after Maya.
It is a bit of an issue to have such like
Protocol also states, never move solo. I'll let you choose which protocol to break.
because he is so very like invested in Mael that he won't be able to follow protocol, and that's a problem. So maybe sending two people that are like close to each other on the same mission is a bad thing. Is this? Oh, that's just a rope. I was hoping for a flag. We need to rest. Oh, there's loot. All right.
This will be useful.
Oh, being powerful for 1 turn on base attack. Ooh, that's actually really good. So it'd be like you attack and then do a big attack. You get good bonus. What's down there? I don't know. Well, they were walking this way. But what is down there? Is this towards the boss room? Did they just go up this automatically? Oh, this is inside the tree. Ah, interesting, interesting. Odd that they don't have a flag. I mean, they have a flag out here. Odd they don't have a flag, like, in there. Give me the loot. You need to approach it from a different side, it looks like. That's there. We know that's there. We gotta just come back for it. Let's rest, because you're kind of dead, and you're kind of half dead. And then, I guess skills first. You can get marking shot. I don't think I'll use that much. Although, if we're going to be using immolation at all, which I don't think we will be. So we're going to wait and save up. Maybe do this one, because that'll give us more self-healing with burning enemies, which will be kind of nice, because she has a lot of burning as well. But I think that's just from our weapon. Eventually we're going to pivot away from that and go more into earth and lightning. So yeah, we're going to low damage to all enemies, and it can be improved with lightning, so we're going to go with that. There we go. And then attributes. We're gonna stick with more of the same for you. You know, I mean, at this point, we've got our build. We just gotta kind of stick to it. I'll probably even out the agility and luck a bit later, but only once these hit like 10 or some round number. And you, we're gonna, now that the agility, we're actually going to even these out. Now that agility is actually a good stat for our weapon, we probably want that upped a little bit. Although that doesn't actually raise it much at all. Raises speed and defense, which are also nice. But the luck is what we're really building towards. Evening things out's for nerds. We're just gonna stick with this. Alright. And then we need to remember, I keep forgetting, but we can rearrange these. So, can we? There we go. Okay, powerful goes here. Yeah, because these, for now, we're going to have that be our main thing, because recovery is a big one. Powerful, I don't know how much I'll use. I used it kind of as a stepping stone to get to the other one. I might find it to be really useful a bit later, but we still don't have all our synergies and stuff. We only have 2 people, so we're going to have more people, and things are going to get mixed around a bit. And you... I think we're going to remove... Okay, electrify, I think we want on number 1, because that's going to be our main thing, because it generates a lot of stains for low cost and has a crit bonus. Then we want... I think Healing Light is niche enough that it can be over here. We're still going to use it, but it can be on the second bar. And then Earth Rising, we're going to have as the second thing, is these 2 synergize. And lastly, yeah, and this generates an Earth, so we can have ice here. So Electrify gives us the electricity, then, and if that crits, that's good. Then this can go to consume that electricity and give us an Earth, and then this can go to consume the Earth and give us an ice and a light. And that then we'll be in a good position. We'll just have Immolation over here. And this is for like really big groups of enemies or big enemies that we want to just unload all our AP at for big damage. But this seems good for now. We have any new Pictos? Yeah, we do. We got a bit of Pictos going on. Let's see. Crit rate, defense. That would be nice. Yeah, you're probably fine with what you got. Let's go over to him and just give him the last 2 that are unassigned. Because why not? It gives him defense as well, which is something he needs. Because he's our tanky guy. So yeah, his healing ability... Healing tints. Oh, so like that's the potion, I think. So that's actually useful. I was going to say his healing ability already removes status effects, but if it's specifically when he gives the tint out, it does that. That's also pretty useful. And this is going to be pretty nice, because he does base attack pretty often. So by doing that, he'll just be able to base attack and then have powerful for free the next round. Okay. Then they're good, and they're all healed up from the thing. Do we have a map? We don't have a map. Okay. So we're just gonna... We're gonna try to get to that. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. Not F. E. F is used for a lot of things, so I keep thinking it's used for everything, and it very much is not. So it would be down like here, right? Yeah, there it is. I still don't know how much fall damage there is. It might be a lot. That might be a bad idea. Let's try going down the rope over here, because I don't know where this takes us. Not F. I do that every time. Okay. This does seem to take us to the other side of the tree. And here's the loot. Alright.
This will be useful.
This will be useful. I still haven't used any of those because I don't have all the characters. I kind of want to get all the characters before using the items. Same with like the weapon upgrade items. I want to get a weapon that I like specifically like. Oh, hey Dottie, how's it going? Yeah, I want to get some items that I really like before I actually start spending my items on it. Yeah, I don't like this, but whatever this is, I am not a fan. Oh, that's just a transition to a new area. Okay. The game is going quite well. I just beat the first boss, I think. and we've been getting better at the combat, getting our build actually finalized. Well, not finalized, but it's getting there. We're getting some good stuff going. I don't know how much farming I should be doing. I haven't really done any farming except accidental farming, but so far it's been going fine. If we run against like a big wall, then maybe we'll slow down a bit and do some farming. Because, you know, with any of these types of games with the turn-based combat and the respawning enemies, usually farming is a integral part of it. But we'll see. But I do hope we get another character soon, because we do have 3 pictos on each character, and if we get any more, it's going to be a little hard to choose. Yeah, it's pseudo turn-based. Also, my model's lagging a bit because the game is loading a lot. But yeah, it's kind of turn-based with QuickTime events mixed into it as well. So you can dodge, you can parry, and with your normal attacks and stuff, you can actually, like, press a button at the right time to increase the damage of your attacks. So it is pretty nice in that way. This loading screen's been sitting here for a while, and it's no good. It seems fun. Yeah, I was gonna say, if it loads, I can show you a combat eventually. And then you can decide for yourself what you think of it. Oh, we're just here. I thought that was like a cinematic view. Why are we so zoomed out?
So, the message said head north to the weird corals.
And a door in a hut.
Huh. I don't know why we're so zoomed out here, but I guess we can attack these things. Show you how combat works. Right? Are you guys aggressive? No? Are you guys just chill? Hi. They're just chill. Okay, I didn't know they were chill like that. I guess we're not gonna fight them. They're okay. Sure. Why fight things that aren't trying to fight us? That seems like we're the villains then. So north to the big corals, it said, or something. Are those corals? Those look like corals. Camping. You can access a camp at any time from the continent. There's G to camp.
Been a long day.
Really.
We should make camp.
Oh, should we?
I'm fine. Let's keep going.
We won't
Yep.
find Mael if we're dead.
No, we won't be dead if we find Mael. How about that? This seems to be like a big... Huh. Like, the reason we're zoomed out, I think, is because this is, like, indicative of a lot more travel than we're actually doing. So it makes it kind of... Flying waters. Is that where we're trying to go? Oh, open map. Continent. Okay, for a path through the flying waters. So that is indeed where we're trying to go.
We should camp first.
Dang it. We're trying to find Mael. It seems to be kind of a time-sensitive endeavor. But I'll camp. Sure. Whatever. But yeah, the loading screens for, like, loading into a new area seem to be pretty long, but subsequent loading screens are pretty quick, all in all. Like, when I load into a save, it only takes, like, 20 seconds to load up the save, which is really impressive for how long it takes to load into an area for the first time. It must have a lot to do with, like, it caching the graphics and shaders and assets of the area before it lets you in. I don't know. They seem to be being a bit awkward.
Sorry about earlier. The beach was not your fault.
Did he insinuate that it was?
No, it was. I convinced Alan to land there.
So, we can rest a bit. But, the moon is bright. I want to keep moving.
Have you learned nothing from the beach?
No, I am not leaving Mael alone a minute longer than I have to.
But
I
right
agree with
now,
that.
It's just the two of us, and I don't want to bring Mael your corpse. We have to think every step through.
I like how she's assuming he's the one that's gonna die.
The man on the beach, you saw what he did. But more than that, you saw his face.
Yeah. I don't know what about it, but I did see him. He was old. Am I supposed to recognize him? I have really bad facial recognition.
50? 60? Yet he survived the Gamage. We don't know who we're dealing with. We lost everyone in an instant.
Exactly. He killed us all so easily. He doesn't need to fake a message.
It's also true. He could have just waited there and killed anyone who showed up.
Lucien died to save me. And Tristan. Margot, they all...
Yeah, we had quite the bloodbath at the start of this
not
expedition.
letting Mael die out here. I'm taking her home.
What? No, no, no! We have a mission!
Oh, fuck the mission! Fuck the mission, Lune! What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do? We're gonna take down the paintress, just the three of us?
Yeah.
My gun and your sparks?
I didn't take you for a coward.
I'm not a coward.
You swore the oath. When one falls, we continue.
Yes, I know.
When one falls. When one falls. Not if. When. We knew not all of us would make it. But we continue. As long as even one of us stands, our fight is not over.
But I'm not afraid to fight. It's just Mael. She's...
Mael swore the same oath.
I know that.
She chose her life. You and I... Come on, we always said the future of Lumiere is more important than
any individual life, yes.
Do you still believe that? Do you still believe that? Do you?
The writing's really good on this. I feel like this conversation alone has been more realistic than most dialogue in most things I've seen.
I do.
It's pretty good. Yeah, and good dialogue is the basis of a good story, I gotta say. Because...
Fuck the mission. Really?
Yeah, that was not his brightest move.
Sorry.
That is true. The voice actors did a very good job. Was this... Okay, so I'm fairly certain this game is French, right? I think. Was the game originally made in French and then they dubbed it? I mean, I guess they would have like a team of voice actors for every language, right? But certainly the English voice actors are doing a really good job. I wonder if that is different depending on the language. I need a music record to use this, and why did we set it up? like, come on. He's just like, oh yes, I'm gonna set up this music thing without any knowledge that we actually have any items to use with it. Alright, so that's all good. This is probably just for the learning of stuff. Camp. In camp, you can rest and converse with your party members. To leave the camp, interact with the bonfire. So it's kind of like Baldur's Gate 3 camping, where you're actually kind of standing around the camp and you can talk with people and do stuff. Like quests. I guess I should talk to her. I'm assuming using the campfire ends things.
Hard to believe we're finally here.
Doesn't take resources. Thank goodness for that. Because that was something that... I mean, it was kind of a stupid thing to worry about in Baldur's Gate 3 because I had a compulsion. okay, to pick up every item in the game. Even like, you know those like cups and spoons and plates that have like one value? I picked them all up. Every single one. And I had enough inventory space for it. They give you 4 characters and each one can hold a lot. So I was picking up everything and selling it. So I had plenty of money, plenty of food, no real issues, and yet I just I don't know. I just never wanted to rest because I was like, no, my hard-earned food and money, it costs so much to rest. I must never rest again. So I only did it, yeah, like twice per act. That's pretty much how I did it too. Yeah, you get the healing, you get a lot of potions, you get everything you can to make it so you never have to actually do a long rest. It wasn't the brightest way to go about it. If I ever stream Baldur's Gate 3, which I don't know if I will, but if I do, I'm gonna try to cantrip only run. Yeah, I'm gonna try to actually break that habit and actually rest.
Yeah.
But anyway, talking.
Good night, Gustav.
Okay, bye. Quick conversation, I guess. Go to sleep. Remember the current objective. I wonder what my current objective is. I seem to have forgotten. Oh, yeah, that person that I totally, you know, care about, but just forgot I was supposed to be saving them, you know. It happens. I guess we should write in the journal? We can't... Oh, we did write in the journal. Nice. Finds a spot where he can be alone. Spend some time writing in his journal. Writes about how dangerous the Neverons are, how beautiful the continent is. He hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For those who come after.
For those who come after, indeed. Alright, sleep. I challenge run everything out of compulsion. I do that sometimes too, surprisingly. That's still so weird to me. Just the teleporting. Anyways, we're here. Continuing on. Into the water. But yeah, at least if you go back to the start of my channel, you'll see that pretty much everything I did at the start was challenge runs. Like, my first stream ever, I'm pretty sure, was a challenge run. And I played Age of Mythology on the entire campaign on Titan difficulty. I, you know, either hardest difficulty or some weird challenge or something like that. I like to do that. This place looks cool. Okay. Now it looks terrifying. Why is there a whale up there? It was cool until the whale. Now I'm scared. Whales scare me. Silk Song Run was no red tools for the most part. Okay, to be fair, my Silk Song Run was also no red tools for the most part, but that's just because I was stubborn, not because it was a challenge run. I was just like, nah, I was born with this weapon. I'm gonna die with this weapon. And that was it. I don't need no tools. On my next playthrough, I'm gonna have more emphasis on tools, though. Because I got some mods that seem to make it, you know, that gives you more shell shards by default, stuff like that. Hi, squid. Definitely making it a lot harder than it has to be. Yeah.
Elodie's expedition.
You know the commanders of every expedition.
Probably.
Expedition 68. Their boat was blown into the air by a storm.
I can see
The
that.
air lost sight of it, but assumed they crashed on the continent.
And they survived. The storm, at least.
All Pokemon games is fire starter only. Oh my gosh. I've never played a Pokemon game, but that sounds difficult. I do need to play some Pokemon games. They do seem pretty fun. I just have, I don't know. I never really got into them when I was younger. Why is there a hole in the ground? It's probably fine. I could have sworn I saw something there, but it's probably nothing. We're good. defeating the Elite Four with only Charizard. That, I mean, I would have to be one beefy Charizard. I don't know. Alright, I'm not seeing much loot hiding around here just yet. Well, let's be thorough. You know, we like loot around here.
Nice.
Oh. Apply shell and falling below 50% health. That could be nice. Now let's see. We have to start making some choices here, sadly. Not Luminous. Pictos. Because this could be good for you because you aren't as tanky. But that would mean that we need to get rid of Dodger. That's pretty good for you because it has crit rate. So most of the ones he has, other than this one, are learned or are unlearned. But yeah, I guess we're gonna put that on you. Just because it matches his stats a lot better with the defense. We like the defense. Alright. You're tankier. You're still playing Tomb Raider, like, currently? Or are you going to be in a couple hours or something? Because, yeah, that's a very good game. I like me some good old Tomb Raider. How is... Okay, first of all... Okay. I don't know what that did. It was making noise, so I shot it. Lantern. Can't shoot the lantern. Alright. Not currently going to be? Okay. Well, that's good. There's more. Can I shoot that? No, okay, so I need to collect these things from around the area, I guess. Where else? Over here. I don't think shooting out of combat costs anything. Break a paint cage. Okay. Good for me, I guess. Paint cages contain rare loot. To unlock a cage, find its 3 locks and shoot them. Well, thanks for telling me that now.
We can use that.
We can use that. Ooh. Estus Shard. And yes, I don't know. I think it's some sort of affliction for me where I say everything in Dark Souls terms. You know? Like, even in Elden Ring, I was saying bonfire. Here, I've been saying bonfire. In Silksong, I was calling the benches bonfires. So, like, and I just called that an Estus Shard. Like, that's just how I do. Hi, Manta Ray. You're very large. Very impressive.
This will be useful.
This will be useful. Alright. That's how I approach most games too, yeah. Oh, I hear noises. I don't like hearing noises.
Wait. Evron. Looks like a different species.
Am I actually supposed to wait?
Doesn't matter. They're between us and Mael.
Yeah, it's a different area. I would assume we'd have a different species on our hand. We're just gonna smack it. Because, you know, why not? Oh, I think this is the first combat. So, Dottie, if you're still here, you get to see how this works. So, I'm not sure if that's a weak spot on their face. There is, like, a little thing here. Let's try it. No, it just... I mean, it did good damage. Don't get me wrong. Idols in Sekiro bonfires. Yeah, you have so much more time in Sekiro than all the other Soul games combined. That is an odd thing. It just became like the... I don't know, just the generic thing to call rest points. Okay. Oh, it does too. Okay, I was not prepared for that. My turn again. We're gonna use some healing light on ourselves. Oh, I missed the other one, but that's fine. Oh, powerful. Right, because now it's this guy's turn. Let's go with a Lumiere Assault then.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I don't know the timing on those guys at all. What? Alright, these things can attack twice in a row. Oh, because I haven't been paying attention to the thing on the left. They do attack twice in a row sometimes. Okay, that's a bad thing. That is a very bad thing for our health. But we actually have some really good overcharge going. So if we attack, we can overcharge next turn and guarantee it dying. Honestly, we don't even need to use the overcharge, but I'm just gonna flex on it a bit.
For those who come after.
Double perfect full overcharge. Get freaking obliterated. Did we not get any? Or I guess it did add the XP in. That's odd. Okay. So does it have the annoying thing that other games have where you don't get as much XP if the person died in combat? Because that's always very annoying, because then your tankiest character is always your highest level, which means that, you know, the tanky gets tankier and the non-tanky get less tanky. Are there no flags? There were no flags. Nah, I guess we're just continuing on. It's been a minute? Okay. Because I don't know, I've noticed she's behind on XP a bit, and she has died twice in combat because she's rather squishy, and I keep running into enemies that I don't know the moveset for. So, yeah, we're gonna use an elixir. Okay. And then keep moving forward until we find a flag, I guess. Is there hidden loot? There is. There always is.
Interesting.
Must explore every nook and cranny of the game. Alright. It is, I love the style of this zone specifically. It's very nice. And I've not fought any mimes yet. Oh, hi.
Be careful.
I don't like that. Did I get that or did they get that? No, they got that. That's weird timing. Alright, you... I don't know what these things are weak to at all. We'll try electricity on it. Like, logically, electricity would do a lot against these. Dodge. Oh, they're flying. We'll blow that up. We can. Alright, then. They're flying enemies. Good to know. Alright, but if we're attacking first, that's good. Because then we can take out these before they have a chance. Actually, we can take them all out. We start with enough AP to just obliterate these guys. So, alright. 712 XP for that? Oh my goodness. I guess ranged attacks just is their weakness. Which I guess makes sense, because they don't really take damage from anything else. So they have to be significantly weak to ranged attacks to make up for that. Oh hi, that's a problem. Alright. You are going to shoot this. And you. And then regular attack you. You are going to... I don't know what he's weak to, but we'll just by default go with an electrify. Right, weakness to that. Yeah, I don't know what the timing on that is. He's just like running through the camera, so it's easier when there's, you know, in Dark Souls, you just watch the weapon of the enemy, and when the weapon's about to hit you, you parry. But with this, sometimes it's a weapon that you can just kind of watch the tip of the weapon and make sure that you're pressing the button right when that's about to hit you. But when it's an attack like that, it's a lot harder to judge when to actually do the stuff. So that's gonna have a bit of a learning curve to it, isn't it? I feel like this thing is too dangerous to be left alive. You know what? Just completely disrespect the guy. Just shoot him in the face. Alright, Luminas have all been learnt. Good. Can we get a flag somewhere? We're running low on everything. And the last flag was outside of this area, meaning I'd have to go through a loading screen to get it.
Nice.
Oh, hi. Not nice. Oh, that's a lot of you. Alright. That's not a problem. Because you all hurt each other. So yeah, the more of them there are, the easier it is for me to just obliterate them. So those guys are kind of wimpy. I don't know. Well, it's saved. Good for me. Flag. Is this a flagular area? There's a lot of lamps.
Over there.
Flag.
A hut.
Slow down.
Sure, a
I
hut.
don't know what's inside yet.
Flag first. We need our Estus back. Rest. Okay, good. Now let's do skills first. 3 skill points. Wow. Why are none of these unlocking? It's like we have these, so you'd think they would just go over, but apparently not. We'll grab this. Could be very useful. And then leave the rest for now. You don't have enough for anything, so sucks to be you, I guess. Attributes, 6 points. Yeah, we haven't been at a flag in a little bit. For now, sticking with our main strategy of tankiness. And we're sticking with our main strategy of not tankiness. Alright. We've already rested, so we're good. Now, is that... I guess that is a hut. How did the people know that there was a hut here before they wrote that message? Like, did they build the hut here? Did they know from, like, a previous expedition journal that there was a hut here? Or is this a trap?
There's a door inside.
Yeah, I can see that.
Seems empty. Let's go.
Let him go first. He's the tanky one.
Someone lives here.
Do they now? Well, that's not good. Probably. Who are you? I don't know. There's a lot of people out here. I probably should have explored the rest of the area around the hut before just jumping straight into the hut. But it's probably fine. I'll probably be going back there eventually. Now this looks more like a comfortable abode than that hut.
Where are we? This is...
Alright then. New zone, I guess. Oh, we have another flag. Well, ain't that nice? 2 flags in quick succession. I mean, we didn't rest at it, but I assume that saves our progress anyway. We're gonna check around up here. Interesting. There's a picture of it saying 33, which just happened, so that's a bit odd. A bit locked, alright. A lantern. They like the diamond shape. I don't know what symbolism that has, but lots of diamond shaped things in this game. Door. Wonder if any of these are going to be open. Just trying to be methodical with where I explore. Let's go over here last, because that looks very much like where I'm supposed to go. Let's check this. I don't think we ever checked that door. And then down the main hall, I guess, would be the last place to check. Because the glowy blue door definitely seems to be the place I'm supposed to be at. Ooh, you can press 1 key at a time on the piano again. Okay, good. I can't play the guitar though. Although, lore-wise, I think Lune is supposed to be able to play guitar, right? She was doing that earlier at the town. Of course, I guess we're not exactly in a guitar playing type of a situation. Okay, that just does nothing for us. Alright, blue door. Wasn't a whole lot to explore around here. Very fancy house, though. I do wonder who... Check this door first. Alright, no secrets. Alright. Oh, hi. We know you. Probably. Unless you're some sort of mimic. Maybe a monster.
Mael?
Mimic Mael?
Gustav?
Yeah, I'm certainly not a mimic.
Are you real?
Sometimes. I still give it a 30% chance that she's a mimic. You know, asking if we're real, that's exactly what a mimic would say.
Smell real enough.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you and I couldn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have, I should have come for you, and
It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here.
Hi.
With him. He's been helping me a lot. He reinforced all my pictos.
What is he?
I'm not sure. He doesn't really talk.
Well, he seems nice enough.
The chroma around him. different from the Nevrons.
Okay, bye. Well, doesn't he just seem swell? Oh, we have a new character. Good. Alright, well.
How did you find me?
There was a message at the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Maybe. No. I don't know.
Hi. You don't seem to want to let us leave. Let's sit here. Do you have things you can upgrade? Oh my gosh. Lots of points. Okay, but you are still a little low level compared to the others. Your weapon scale's only off vitality right now. I don't know what any of her abilities do. Let's look at her abilities. Okay, new person to learn as to what they do. Medium single target, physical damage, 1 hit. Increases damage to marked. Stance. Are there different offensive switch? Low single target damage and applies defenseless. Uses weapons element. Offensive stance. What are the stances? Do I have any stances? I don't know. Oh, wait. On the side there, okay, I'm starting to get it. It looks like each spell puts the person into a different stance. Like this, it looks like it puts them into defense stance. But if they started an offense, then they apply more damage or more burning. So this puts you into offense. Moving one stance into another, yeah. So this doesn't have any bonus from anything, so this would be a good start. Does she start in any stance? Or is it like stanceless from the beginning? Because this would be a good way to start the fight if she doesn't start with a stance. Because everything else... Well, I guess this one doesn't it doesn't scale off of a stance either. Think offense? Okay. Well, that would be good, because then we could start with Spark, which would put us into defensive stance. And there's nothing that we have that scales off defensive right now. A lot of these don't scale off of any stances. Reapplies the current stance and gives 2 to 4 AP. Offense, defense, and ultimate attack. I mean, there is virtuose. Virtuose? I don't know how to pronounce that, but there's that stance, it looks like. Is that the ultimate stance? I don't know. It says guard up puts you in offense stance, which is interesting. You'd think, if anything... Yeah, guard down, you would think... Oh, but it's like... No. Because that applies shell to allies. This applies defenselessness to enemies, so... Used for really big attacks. Usually it's kind of hard to get into it. Okay. So like this puts you into that stance if the target is burning. Unless you can only do these attacks in those stances. That might be what it's saying, because like these don't switch your stance at all, but they do have a stance requirement on them, I guess. It will be hard to tell until we're actually in a fight. Deals double damage on crits. That's pretty good. Fire attacks. What does it mean like reapply the stance? Because that's a bit weird. Does the stance run out? Do we need to reapply it? Huh. Turn becomes weak to fire damage for 2 turns. There's a lot of stuff that has to do with fire. We might... I don't know. If Lune was going for more of a fire build, I might go for like a whole team fire build, because he has stuff that heals himself if an enemy's burning. She has fire attacks out the wazoo. So that it seems pretty nice. But yeah. So if the enemy's burning, then we can get into the good stance. But if it requires that stance, then why would it be important to, unless we go to a regular stance after using it? Which might be true. I don't know, but everything we have requires a stance right now, so... Oh, but if we start an offensive, then doing this probably wouldn't... You're probably always in a stance. I don't know. That is really hard to tell exactly what is going on with that. But let's go with... It destroys all the target's shields. That's actually really nice. Depending, just from the last boss. A 1-turn buff? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll need to do a fight with her to see how that works exactly. Applies defenseless. Our own health to 1, but refills all AP. That sounds both overpowered and really scary. Let's go for this. I mean, these are fine, and it's good to have fire, but I don't think I'm going fire in the long run. So we're gonna, I guess, go for these, because the breaking the shields is nice, and the applying defenseless seems also very nice. And this can break. So yeah, we'll probably go here, and then down here, and here. Probably. Maybe. That's my plan for now, because those ones are the ones that I seem to like the best. So let's go that direction. Okay. And then... attributes? I don't know what exactly in the long run you're going to be good at, but I guess we should have you be a mix of... kind of like a jack of all trades kind of thing. Because he's like super tanky, she's full on crit. I think that she should have some health, but mostly more offensive, like good health, but not defense based fighting. So that would be agility, might, and vitality as our main stats. So that's what I'm gonna do for her at first, because she seems to be more of like an agile, hard-hitting type of character, and maybe even less health and more offense. Just... What happened with that? Oh, it scrolls back around to 0. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we'll have less health, more offensive capabilities. And I guess agility also increases defense by a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna assume for her. So she's not complete glass cannon, but partial glass cannon, and more of a physical glass cannon, whereas Lune is more of a elemental crit-based character. It's hard to assume these things, but that's what we're going to assume. Hi. You wanna have a chat? The curator, you say?
Again. We just trained earlier.
Alright, I mean...
Alright. But this time I have backup.
So I guess we get to test her out right now. Any attacks? Attacks announced with a jump flare must be jumped. How do I jump? Oh, spacebar, okay.
Guard up!
Interesting. Okay, they're adding more systems to this, which is probably not good. Oh, she's stanceless right now. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what this guy is weak to. But we're gonna just start you out with the regular. Hit you with an electrify.
Thunder!
We're gonna hit him with, first of all, we can't hit the glowy thing on that. We're gonna, no, there's no, like, obvious weak spot, so we're just going to hit him with regular stuff. Start out with something big. Now you... Okay, it gives us an explanation here. Her skills change her battle stance. Defensive stance takes less damage and gains 1 AP per parry or dodge. Offensive stance deals more damage but takes increased damage. And whatever this stance is, deals a lot more damage. Okay, so that's like boosted offensive stance. And then switching to a new stance also provides Mail with 1 AP. Switch between her stances without interruption to maximize her skills effects. So we kind of want to juggle. Okay, offensive switch switches us to offense, I guess. Starting skills are offensive switch, spark, and perse. Perse? I don't know. Offensive switch switches Mail to offensive stance. That switches her to defensive, and now we're supposed to use offense. Okay. Defense is the debuff that increases by 25% the damage received by the character. Alright. I did press the button. A little bit too late, I guess. I don't know how big the opening is for it, but bigger than that, evidently. Alright. Good damage. Alright, you are just going to attack.
I'm ready.
Now you are in offensive stance. And then her turns will revert to stanceless unless she uses a skill that switches her to a different stance or uses her base attack. Okay. Spark has additional effects, applies more burn. Using the burn damage it takes. Okay. Unfortunate. That was a bit of weird timing on that. Well, that's a lot of damage. It's also a lot of damage. Alright, you don't really have enough for any significant attacks, so you're just gonna smack them. Lots of XP. Alright. ...
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today. You could come with us if you like. If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
I don't think it's a yes. Perhaps he'll join you at camp. I don't know. He seems not the joining at camp type. Dodging is easier than parrying if you struggle to parry.
We should go to the manor and
Something.
maybe learn something.
Yeah, or we could get back to the indigo tree.
Neko's usually here. I wonder where...
Who's Noko?
Is that a gestrel?
Stop that, you big hairy brush face. Can't you see they're human? Noko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Noko will trade you lots of useful items for chroma.
Oh, we get a shop.
So the tales are true. Perhaps the grandest in the SKA exist too. Are there more Gestrels like you? I'd love to meet them.
Noko, you silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune,
I know. Don't have time for detours.
yeah, we need to get to the paintress.
There's another sea between here and the paintress.
Noko, as the best Gestral merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
So we have to go to the village.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more Gestrels.
Can we shop for now? Because I have money. Gestral merchants travel across the world, offering rare and powerful artifacts in exchange for chroma. However, their most powerful items are reserved only for the mightiest of warriors. Impress the merchant by defeating them in a duel to access their secret inventory. Interesting. They... trade, yeah. Fight the merchant. No thank you, at least not right now. Okay, so they have a stock of these things. Always buy the color of Lumine. That's what I was thinking, yeah. Because those do seem very important as, like, permanent buffs for the characters. These... because that only goes up to level 3. I feel like that's going to get... I mean, we already have 12 of them. We should start using those. Alright. Alright, see ya. Let's find a flag. There's a flag over here. There's a finite resource. Yeah, I assumed so. It's kind of like, I don't know, what else would be a finite resource? Like... in Sekiro, it's like the level ups, where you can unlock new abilities, but you only get so many of them before they get kind of impossible to find anymore. Who leveled up? You leveled up. Okay. Just more of the same. There we are. Her crit chance, though, is going real high right now. Which is nice. We like crit chance. That one might not be so effective. This one we definitely want, because that'll go well with this. So we do need to keep going. But this would be hard to get the extra stains for it. What about these? Gains 4 AP if the target is burning. That could be useful. So like we get the enemy burning and then we use that and we get a bunch of AP. Oh, and then if we have enough earth, we can play more turns after that. That would actually be really nice. But the enemy needs to be burning first, and we're not leaning too heavily into the fire. Oh, and this... oh, but that's Rebirth. I was gonna say that uses lightning. Yeah, this is the heal that we want to have the earth for. That is a tough one. But let's keep going down the Earth trail, because I want to get this. Although, we're not going to get that for a while. We could just get this, which might help. Just because that's a lot of AP. Let's do that. She needs more AP. And we can get rid of... Because now we're at the point we need to get rid of something. This is decent, but it has such a high cost. And it only consumes fire. Yeah, we'll shove that on there, because we don't use fire a lot. Fire is only useful sometimes to apply burning, if we need it for something like this. Although if she applied the burn, then it would be gone by the time our next, you know, movement comes around. So that probably doesn't even help much. We would need somebody else to apply the burn, which we have a couple people that can. Okay. Good stuff. Did that. Where do we go now? Because, yeah, I mean, it brought us back here, which is good, because I was wanting to explore the rest of this area. Like this.
An advantage.
Very good. What's her? Okay. She can also just magic things, apparently. Alright. Doesn't seem to be any, like, painter cages around, so that's good. And I assume that fighting the vendor guy is way outside our range.
Who could have done this?
Guess.
Oh.
So you didn't just stay in your mansion.
Well, that will help.
I don't know, these things seem pretty beefy for her, just at level 5. I mean, we were struggling with these things sometimes, even at level 7.
Guess we found 68's boat.
There's a path through the boat.
Is that the boat?
That
Oh,
anchor
hi,
doesn't look
what the
mermaid.
heck are you? I don't think I want to know what that is, actually. But alright. What are you guys, and are you aggressive? Hi. You look kind of aggressive. I'm gonna attack you. You moved when I went in front of you. That means that you're aggressive and you must die. They have different colors. I don't know what that means for me. But okay. We'll start out... I need to test. Because this is a new enemy type. Yep. Does a lot of damage. Because sometimes the weak spots aren't really worth attacking. And other times, they really are.
A storm is coming.
Okay, now you are gonna start out with your regular electrify. Weird. Alright, we're gonna focus this guy down. And they have a lightning weakness, makes sense. Now you're in no stance. So you can do the switch. Or you can do spark, but you kind of want to do spark while you're in a stance. Alright, reduces their damage by a bit.
Brace yourselves.
I don't know your timing at all. Okay, but they attack twice. Okay, that timing is really quick. Oh my gosh. Alright, now you can do Earth Rising. It should use up one of our lightnings. I didn't get perfect on either of those, but that's fine. You have some good stuff going on. We are going to have you shoot, because you're so low health. We can just take you out. And then, just for longevity, we're going to have you use recovery. Okay, now you are in offensive stance, which means you can use Spark. We haven't seen what this does yet, though. But that's fine. Let's use Spark. That double one is a bit hard to... Man, fire does some good damage. Alright. Brellarum. Brellarum, that's what we're gonna say. And it does fire damage. Alright. Is that only equipable by you? It looks like it. Alright, well it's stronger. So we'll have you have that. And we can level that up more if we want. Oh, but that scales off of luck. We haven't been going into luck with you, but it does still scale off of agility, so that's fine. Alright, and actually, do we have any Pictos? We do. We have this. We don't use a free aim for her a lot. Although I think he already has that, right? You already have this as... You do not. We want you to have burning shots. Might as well get that too. We kind of need to make sure everyone is using up all their Lumina points. You don't need burning shots on yours. Shell would be nice for anyone that isn't tanky. How about you? You have some Luminas. And you can get... You can get a lot of things. This is always good, and then I guess Dodger. That only leaves us... That still leaves us with 3 points. That is tough. I guess Shell. Shell is probably useful. I don't know how much it actually does, because I haven't seen it activate, but... A little extra durability probably doesn't hurt nothing. Alright, I don't remember exactly where we are. We were in menus for a while. I think we came down from there. Didn't we just fight something next to a big anchor? Oh, it just moved us to the other side from the anchor, I think. Oh, hi. I'm gonna attack you. Oh, there's a lot of you. Okay. But we know your weakness. So aim, kablamo, and kablamo. Now you can just regular attack you. Because this guy sucks.
Chroma is flowing.
Okay. Now... we can do this. We're gonna hit him with our usual electrify. Not a ton of damage, but it sets us up for good stuff later. You were gonna hit with offensive switch, also on you. If I'd gotten that perfect, maybe it would have.
Get ready.
Oh, because offensive stance, we took a lot more damage. That is not good. Okay, you are actually gonna go with healing light on you. Heal most of that back. Oh, shell. Good. Is that because they went under 50%? Maybe. Now you are still an offensive, so you can... It's a bit of overkill on him. Let's leave Gustav to fight that other one. Hit you with the burn, and then you can use your skills on you to get your overcharge up.
A storm is
We have a lot of healing to be done, but we could also just kill it. Well, but if we can heal, we might as well. Both of you need healing. She can't really heal herself. But yeah, let's just heal you for now. You back up to full. And then this thing's probably gonna die on its next attack anyway. So let's just have you regular attack, I guess. Alright, good. I definitely want to lean into the healing a lot more so we can end battles without being like way out of, you know, out of shape for the next fight. Ah, another one of these fights. Alright. Also, I think I didn't attack the big guy's weak spot last time, which is fine. Yeah, I guess we can just shoot you. And then attack. We can actually finish you off, but I can actually parry you. You I cannot. This guy's just too fast, but let's finish them off. It's best to take out a target, even if it's a target that you can better parry. Okay, but I think that Mael will be able to take out that thing. So let's start with an electrify on you. And then you will be able to offensive switch onto you. That takes you out. Yeah, I don't know the timing on the... This thing is way too fast. Yeah, it's good that we got a big heal on that. Alright, that thing should actually die on this next thing. So we're actually going to do recovery on you. Odd that it still has select target. Yeah, and it dies from burn. Because of course it does. Okay. We still have a little bit of healing to be done, but that's fine.
Nice.
Oh, one of them. I don't know when I'll use that. Because those seem pretty limited. I only want to use that when I'm really, like, thinking that the thing I went for is just not working and I need to completely pivot to some other build. Alright, I guess we go in here. Hi. Have I seen you before? Are you an ally? Diminuer? What's this Neveron doing? I don't know. But examine it, I guess? Doesn't seem threatening. I mean, it's not attacking us. Cling to a metal chain. Doesn't it usually carry a mine with it? What if we were to give it one? I don't know. That sounds like a bad idea. Because, you know, I don't know. They seem like they attack us with that mine. So if we give it a mine, won't it just attack us? Probably. Oh, that's a big freaking mine. Who made all these mines? And for why? And do they still explode? I've been trying to, like, avoid running into them. That doesn't look like the way to go. So which way is the way to go, then? Because over here was Nothing. Yeah, it's just mines all the way down. We could jump down onto that. Maybe that's what we're supposed to do. Will it let us? No. Looks like we could make that jump, but that's not the way we're supposed to go. So what was the point of coming down here? 'Cause I don't even think there was loot down here. Now we're just leaving. Might come into play later. Okay, got some parkour. Good. Just gotta check everywhere. Okay. Not bad. Loot.
Nice.
Intact mine. Oh! We can just go back and give... I guess that's why this is down here. It's just the recovery area for if you fall. Alright, we'll give the guy a mine. Why not? Hey, Mr. Demier, what have you. You want a... Hey, hold this. This can only end well. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Ugh.
It said something.
Oh. I got something. Nice. And actually, that is a lightning weapon for you, right? Yeah, that's good, and it's much higher power. Oh my gosh. That's so nice. And she is doing lightning and earth, so a lightning weapon is very good for her. What level was your weapon? Level 1? I might level that up. I don't know if it's a weapon I'll be using for a long time, but at the very least, it's the weapon we have now. So let's, I guess, do the parkour again, because we have somewhere else to go over there. Like over here. What's all this then? Oh, that was the loot we saw earlier. This is backtracking. Okay. Well, the parkour is not that hard, so far. I probably will eat those words later in the game. So let's see here. There's a path through the flying waters. Okay, so I guess we're just searching a path through these waters. What does that do for us? Because this is kind of the way that I can see forward, but that just leads us to you. And I don't see any other path, because we can jump over there, but what does that get us? Absolutely nothing. Let's check out over here again, because I assumed this area was just for this parkour. Maybe there's more? I don't know. Do we just go back? Do we go back to the main map area, perhaps? Alright then. Because, I mean, it does say a way through the waters, so you would think that you wouldn't just go in and then leave again, right? Actually, this looks parkourular. I don't know if this is where we're supposed to be going, but even if it's just loot, I'll take it. Alright. You can go this way. And more loot.
Great.
New pictos. 50% increased free aim damage. That's pretty good. Anywhere else to go from here? Might just be all that was up here. I like the parkour in this game. It's very... I don't know, it's a little clunky with the, like, how fast the sprinting is. It really makes you just kind of go faster than you may want. Where did I come from here? From over there. I can't really get back to there. So... how do I get down exactly? I'm a little stuck. I could just fall down there and hope that there isn't fall damage, but it doesn't seem wise. Can't climb higher up. Because, yeah, I can't jump back to that, and we got here with a grapple. I don't know. Are we just stuck forever? Is this where we die? There must be a way down from here, right? There's gotta be like a rope. Or some way down? Guess we can try just walking down this. This looks gradual enough. Nope. Oh. There's no fall damage. Alright, good. Or at least at that height. I mean, that's a pretty high height to not get fall damage going down, but you know, it's good probably. What's all this then? I don't trust that. Am I supposed to hit those? No. I guess they're just lighting. Oh, hi. Are you a mouse?
Watching something. So they have intelligence.
You don't know. Maybe foraging is just part of its natural instinct. Hello, good sir. Need you any help with the forge? Can I have my weapon? Are you Andre? You are not Andre. You are enemy Andre. Okay. This is not good. Oh. We still get to go first. Kind of odd. Alright, looks like it's just the two of them. But... oh, but he has a weak spot on his hand. Interesting. Alright. You are going to start out, as always, with Electrify. We're gonna start attacking... ooh, but he has armor. Electrify is good against armor. Let's... no, we'll deal with that guy in a minute. We want to take out the little guy first. Okay. You... now, I don't know this guy's move set, so I'm actually going to go safe, and we're going to do Spark first. That should put us in defensive stance. And then you can actually shoot at the weak spots. Oh, and that just took out one armor. Okay. Never mind. Probably not worth it to shoot while they have armor, but I didn't think of it for the second. So you should definitely... well, actually, you might die just from the burning, but we'll do this to get some AP. Oh, I did press it, but once again, too late. Alright, you are actually going to electrify well, no, that's only a little bit of stuff on there. But Earth Rising is only one hit. We have two electric. Let's just go with Electrify again. Why not? Take out that armor. And he is weak to it. Now you're in defensive. So... we could guard up with you. Let's... oh, up to 3 allies. Okay, good. I don't know why selecting someone would change that at all. Maybe the one person you select is guaranteed to get shield and the other ones are random. I don't know. You have a lot of juice, so let's just hit you with a Lumiere Assault. That is really hard to tell, because he like swings around and it looks like it's gonna hit you, but that's just him swinging around. Yeah, without knowing their moveset at all, it causes a lot of issues. Yeah, this, I mean, it consumes the lightning, but it's not really a single target attack. Let's just see what this does for us. Still decent damage, even just to one target. Alright. Now you can only really do offensive switch. We could also just attack.
Danger!
Alright. Good. Got the jump. Now you don't have enough for healing, right? Yeah, it's 3. Alright, so you're just gonna attack. Wow. Regular attack with that thing hurts. Oh, it's the cruel ram. Alright. I don't know what that does for me, but good. Well, poor Andre. Let's grab this.
Interesting.
Interesting, huh? What is it? Just more catalyst, okay. I assume that weapon's for you? Yeah. Cold, huh? But it doubles your power, so... Oh, and it scales off defense, which is something you have a lot of. So, that's good. And that looks cool. I mean, look at that. Alright. Higher level weapon. You guys are doing fine. Do we have more Pictos? We do. Right, this one. I wanted to give that to Gustav. Let's do that. Let's get rid of you. Replace you with augmented aim, because you do all our free shooting for now. So you can take empowering attack. And we should also check the Luminas. Like, you can get burning shots, which doesn't do a whole lot for us, but no reason not to just pick it up. Yeah, you already have everything you can get. Okay. I'm still kind of saving the pigment stuff until we get a 4th character. I'm fairly certain this game has 4 characters in a party from what I've seen so far. So I think we're gonna wait until we for sure have like favorite characters before we... More than 4. What the heck? Like, say, can you have them all at one time, or is it only... Because I thought it was 4 at a time. Or do you end up with all 6 in the party simultaneously? Because that is a lot. Alright, people leveled up. 3 at a time. Oh, okay, so these 3 are the, like... They are a full party right now. That's interesting. Alright. You were gonna do that again. You... Get you more health in there. Yeah, and this does scale off luck, but we're gonna stick with agility for her. Okay. Good. Skills. You have some skill points. You still don't get these. I wonder how we unlock those. Because as of right now, you can really just save up for these unless I wanted this, but I don't really need the mark right now, so we're fine. And you get 2... You were going to go down this direction, right? Interesting. So the Vitros stance would basically just increase this thing's damage, because that stance increases a lot of things' damage. Okay, but this is the only way to switch to that stance if the target's burning. So for a kind of a wombo combo, we would need to go and get an enemy burning at some point, and then hit them with this, and then hit them with this. Because that'll keep us in that stance, and deals it would deal very high physical damage to that enemy and possibly break them. So that sounds good to me. That requires the special stance that this is the only thing we have that puts us into it for now. You don't really have enough to get anything yet, so that's all good. And we're just gonna rest. I don't think there's any downside to doing it. So, which way did we come from? I think that way. So we're gonna go this way. Lots of lamps around here. Loot.
Well, that will help.
They seem very angry over there. Very angry. But we know your tricks, kinda. Except not really. We kinda missed every hit against you that we tried. But that's fine. You don't have a weak spot on your hand, though. That's interesting. I wonder if weak spots are randomized. Yeah, I think that's a weak spot there. So that's kind of cool. You need some enemies, you just kind of need to deal with it as you go. But for now, we're not going to hit your weak spot. For now, we're going to smack your weak spot. And then we're going to hit you with a big ol' attack here. That's some damage. Alright. And you are going to start out with an electrify, and we're actually going to use it on you to shred your armor away. Then you can hit for an offensive switch this time. Okay, and that burn should kill that. Unless I was just saying it does fire damage. I think it was. Oh, got the double parry.
Brace yourself.
Let us stain them.
Yeah, that doesn't do a ton of damage, luckily, but it certainly hurts. Alright, but we have electric for the earth attack. And that one's still pretty high health, so let's do that. Yeah, decent damage. I should really try that at some point when there's multiple enemies, though, because that's just against a single target. Okay, and you are an offensive, so Spark is going to be really good. Swift Stride. It's only if they're burning, so that's not going to be good for this fight right now. Yeah, that applied a lot of burn.
Get ready.
Oh, the big yellow just means that it stuns them. Okay. But we parried one. That was nice. Thermal transfer, because they're burning. I like it kind of highlights the ones that you can do stuff with. So yeah, basically it'll just give us AP for the next round. So let's do that. Not bad damage either. Alright, now this guy doesn't have any armor, so you can hit their weak spot for full damage, and then just attack. And honestly, this thing is pretty much dead, so just attack it. I could have healed. Probably should have healed. But it's fine. Alright, I think we just leveled up again, and there was a flag right back here, so let's just go level up. Oh, there's loot.
Well, that will help.
Staggering attack, 50% break damage on base attack. Does that mean like damage against broken enemies, or like a 50% chance to break? Because that would be real nice if we could just break with base attacks. And you're still waiting. High lightning damage to all enemies. And if a target is broken, So if you're hitting numerous enemies, that would actually be a pretty high chance of breaking things, I would assume. And thus, you would have a good chance of getting your overcharge fully filled. But that takes 5 energy, which would be tough. Alright, but you have 2. You can start going further into Earth. Not something we're going to use right now, but that's a good stepping stone to this, which is probably the next thing we're going to get for that lightning synergy. Attributes. Grab all those. We're going to get those to 10 and then reevaluate from there if we want to switch anything. Okay, you are at 10 with your main stat. So we'll reevaluate next level if we want to level anything else like health or defense for making you not so much of a glass cannon. Alright.
Interesting.
Oh, plus 2 AP on dealing damage to a marked target. Well, first of all, you do need a 3rd Pictos, but... Let's see, defense... That's a lot of defense and speed. This gives speed and crit. Let's give you one of those. And then this gives a good amount of defense, but I don't know because we don't have anything to mark enemies right now. We're not really a mark build, so we already know this one, so let's just get this to learn it, and then we'll switch it out later. Because I feel like learning all the Luminas is probably a very good thing. I'd say wardrobe has something. Those are just the baseline. I was gonna say, I don't think I got anything for her. Same with you. It's just the baseline, so... Kind of weird that it does that, but... I'm sure we'll find more for them eventually. Where do we go? Probably this way. Toward the shiny sounds. Hello? I hear an enemy, I do not see an enemy. Oh, there's a fall. Alright. Where are you, enemy? I desire my XP and the loot from your corpse. Man, it must be a ventriloquist if it threw its voice all the way over there. Because it is not anywhere near that hole. Oh, but we get one of those cages, which means good loot. I'm not seeing any of the thingamawhatsits though. But I'm sure they're around here. I mean, there's a lot going on. There's definitely a lot going on, so it's hard to... Why are you all like that? I don't know. Okay, so there's one over there. I don't think I have enough range to hit that, though. We do! Okay, you kind of have infinite range with these, it looks like. Anything you can see, you can hit. Oh, and that's why this had a weird aura on it. It's because it was on the other side of it. Okay. But we're gonna have to kill that guy, so might as well do that. Oh, there's a few of you, isn't there? New plan. Run in, grab the item, and run.
Interesting.
But it's XP. I don't know if we can even beat this many of these guys, but it's XP.
Romance flowing.
Alright. big fight we got here. Start out good with an electricity. Let's just start on the left, go to the right. I mean, they're all kind of the same enemy, so. Alright, now you can start out with hitting this guy's weakness, and then do a skill to hit you with one of these. Good damage. Now you... There's a lot of enemies, and I do not exactly suggest that you go into offensive stance right now. So we're gonna start with you having a defensive attack. Shields the allies. What? Interesting. Apparently, an entire 3-part harmony attack only counts as 1 shield, so that's a little bit of BS, but you know, shields are just a lot stronger than I thought they were, I guess. Or maybe he did shield his allies, maybe that added a shield, and that's why it added a shield or 2, and that's why it took what seemed like not much shield away. But okay, we have 2 lightning. Ooh, we can Earth Rising, actually. That won't hurt the other 2 very much, but it'll break their armor. Might as well. Oh, and that obliterated that guy. Good. Alright, you're in defensive. Does anything have a bonus to defensive? I don't think it does. Defensive just kind of is its own bonus. Neither of these guys are burning. So I guess let's change that. Let's be confident. And this guy doesn't have any shield, whereas the other guy does. So we're gonna start on killing this guy next. Okay, you... Since this guy doesn't have any armor, we can hit the weak point and then attack you.
Let us stain them.
Now you have a lot of energy, so let's see what we can do with that. It says Ice Lance would do well, but I don't know if they're weak to ice at all. I mean, they're kind of water type enemies. That's the only thing with a bonus to it. Oh, we could do the Earth Rising again. That would break that guy's shell and hurt that guy a lot. And increase damage from our lightning. And that would give us another Earth, which would give us a free heal after that. So let's do that. 500 damage, like sweet mama jamma. And it broke his shield, so he was able to be hit. Alright, okay. Now, you're in offensive, so skills. I don't think that guy's burning anymore, sadly. But we can burn him more, because we're in offensive. Okay, he should actually die, probably. But we're just gonna attack you to steal that fate. Okay, now you're definitely gonna die from the fire. So you are going to use Healing Light on... I mean, nobody's like super damaged. You can heal yourself. She's kind of the only one that doesn't have a healing ability yet, so we're just gonna heal you. Keep everyone in tip-top shape. You know, it's important. And then you're in defensive. Everything's one hit right now, it looks like. You could guard up. but I don't think that's that important right now. I don't know. I might as well do it. Because, you know, if we had missed that attack, we would have probably been hurt a lot. Ooh, and your overcharge is done. Alright. Prank him, John. Oh. 1,000 damage. Alright. Definitely worth it. Those guys, honestly, they're a lot bigger and more intimidating than they actually end up being difficult. Maybe I'm just cracked at the game. I don't know, but they really weren't that bad. I thought I was done for, though. Also, I smell parkour. My parkour senses are always right. Ooh, more Kalur. Very nice. Let's just triple check that there is no fall damage. Yeah, none. Unless, of course, I fall off like a big cliff, but I assume that those all have like invisible barriers. Alright, back home. Assassin's Creed our way up here. Alright, what's all this then? Oh, another journal, right.
68. Elodie. It's
Oh, you're not...
a miracle
Okay,
any
there you
of
go.
us survived. We were caught in the maelstrom and flung from wave to wave. We lost the moon and the stars, condemned to a never-ending darkness of punishing rain and raging clouds. The Paintress sent a storm to overcome us. But it is we who have overcome the storm. After surviving that, crushing those Nevrons was almost an afterthought. Strength and resilience, it's how we survived that storm. And it's how we grabbed victory. It wasn't even a battle. It was an ink bath. We squeezed those Nevs dry. But this new one looks tougher than the others.
Alright then. It's funny because right at the start of that, it had like... The delay was perfectly timed to make me assume... Like I waited, and then the second my brain was like, ah, they're not talking, I probably need to read it. Then they start talking, like, right then. So it was an odd interval that was just long enough to start making you doubt. But alright. Good. Still a lot more of those to collect.
I don't like this.
Oh, hi. That is probably the thing they were talking about. The thing that destroyed that ship. Boss time, maybe.
Merde. This one is gigantic.
Maybe we just avoid it.
At all costs.
Yeah, okay. Not boss fight. It's probably good. Probably would have killed me horribly and painfully. But, you know, sometimes being killed horribly and painfully is just how you learn things. Hi. Hey, unknown man, it's this guy. It's your favorite. You look... Yeah. The high. What? Mime hype? Alright then. We'll see how this goes, I guess. I don't know what the heck this thing is exactly. But, yeah. Not much damage. Of course, that's not a high damage ability, so maybe it's fine. Yeah, the offensive switch will... You don't take much damage from anything. You don't do much damage either, comparatively to what your health bar would make me think you do. So, Hmm. We're just gonna recover because that also gives you charge, and we're a little damaged here. There we go. Now you did your electrify, which gave you your electricity charges, so you're gonna use earth. Damage will ramp up if you break them once. Oh, they're what are they called? Crystallians. They're like a crystallian from Elden Ring. You need to break their guard before they actually start taking damage from you. Alright, well, we know how to break things. It's gonna be a bit of a process to get there, but first you burn. Decent parries. Okay, now you skills. Yeah, overcharge can break as well. So let's start setting up for that. You need to just regular attack for more loot. And then they are burning, which means we can use Swift Stride, which sends us to the correct stance. That was kind of an odd timing on that. Two out of 3 ain't bad. You know what they say. Alright. You... skills? Can you do anything? Not really. Just attack. Alright, now you... Do another Earth Rising. Although, they're not gonna take much damage until we break them, so... I actually vote a Healing Light with your AP, because you are kind of hurting. There we go. Now you are in the perfect stance, 200% damage dealt with 0 downsides. That's amazing. Now, you're gonna use the Fleuret Fury and obliterate this thing. I didn't break it? Okay. Alright, I guess it only had a chance to break it, so... Oh, but your overcharge is done. Delightfully devilish, Seymour.
For those who come after.
Broken. Okay. There we go. Now, we don't know how much you can do. You can electrify, but... what does that do for me exactly? Not a lot. What about these other ones? What was he saying? Oh, I could... those are all special. Right, because we have a light. We could actually do thermal transfer. That'll gain AP. It'll probably consume the earth and the light to give us a second turn, right? There we go. Luna plays immediately. Alright. That doesn't do a lot for us because we don't have much energy. But we'll just attack and hope for the best. We're definitely doing some good damage now, though. When you're still in Vitros stance. Alright. Probably not for long, but... we can actually use this one. I never used it before, I don't think. Oh! Oh, that was a lot of damage. Okay. Skills. You're not that injured, so you're just gonna use the assault.
Let us stain them.
We do still have a lightning, so use this. Good damage. You have a good amount of stuff going on, and you're in defensive now. I don't think anything we have requires defensive, so just go offensive switch.
Get ready.
Ow. Alright. You are just gonna attack.
No margin for error.
She... She doesn't even have enough to heal. Alright, you are gonna use an item on yourself.
Okay.
That does end your turn, okay. And you are pretty much just gonna obliterate this thing. Spark. Yeah. Easy. Oh, we get hair. That's kind of terrifying. But okay. I don't know. I like new things and new cosmetics. I think they're probably the best thing that we can get, but at the same time, getting it from a mime that was previously wearing it maybe sounds a little disturbing. All right, what's down here? Huh. So the whole at all costs thing, that was she meant that literally, right? So we should probably take that seriously, but we need to remember that that's there because we're going to come back just like with the 48. Interesting. Hi. Can I just sit down for a minute? Okay, bye. You just showed up just to leave. All right. Let's yeah, we can rest after. Level up. Okay, nobody else leveled. You get skills. You can't get anything yet. All right. Good. Now we rest after that. Lock everything in. Get us healed. And now... I don't even know. I guess we just keep going. And actually, we are at 3 hours. Maybe we should... If I keep going, I'm just going to keep going forever. What's this? It doesn't say that I can break it. Okay. I think we need to end here because... Otherwise, we're just gonna keep going and going and going because it's cool. Ooh, but what we can do, one last thing, is we can look at the new hair. Can you turn the person? No. That's kind of weird. Because the main difference of this hair is in the back with the ponytail, and you can't even turn around to see it. But I don't know. I like this hair better. But... it's nice to have. We should collect all the cosmetics. If we can. Okay. Aside from that, that'll be it for today. We're gonna raid into Dottie's stream because why not? We can, and it's always good. And yeah. Well, we'll do that. But I hope that you guys had a good time with the stream today. I certainly did. I'm enjoying this game immensely. Let's see. I think... let me actually scroll up in the chat and see your last message. Yeah, that's how you spell it. Okay, good. There we go. So yeah, it has been a very good day, and I'm learning a lot more about the game, about the builds. We got a third character, which means that our party is full. So it's gonna be great. So yeah, I will see you guys in Dottie's stream, possibly. And aside from that, I will see you guys next time, which will probably be tomorrow, right? Maybe. Unless it's Saturday. then not tomorrow. But otherwise, yes, tomorrow. So, goodbye.